Mr. Cortez, hello. Thank y'all. Welcome back to Vibe with Keisha. My guest is on his way in. We're going to have a good show today.
Yo,
Hello. How are you?
what's going on?
I was like, how he not on the screen? You have a good day?
Yeah, it was productive. Yeah, definitely.
Good.
How was yours?
Really good. It was a beautiful day today. It was productive.
Okay.
Y'all, look, my head is two colors because I went to Aruba and got a tan and had a headband on, so don't think something wrong with my face. I got sunburned.
I didn't even notice it until you said something.
I got sunburned, y'all, so don't be.
Nah, you good.
Filter, y'all. I just got sunburned.
Hey, you got a whole vibe in the background now. Those are crystals in the back?
Yes, and I'm holding this one throughout the show, but yes, there's a crystal here, the big one. Then there's a lot here. And then there's some pictures of my ancestors, and some candles and some incense.
So the one that you're holding right now, what does that signify? What is that?
Let's get to that. We're going to get to it. You know what? He's like, I need to know. So what this one does, but I want to break it down because I want to say the name and all that. But to answer your question really quickly before we introduce you, this one brings in your heart's desires. Manifests it. Helps you manifest it. It doesn't do it for you. Helps you with your energy.
That's dope. Okay, cool.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'll come back to it and break it down. But
okay.
First, let's have you introduce yourself, your name, and what you do.
Cortez Paige, born in Chicago, raised in Houston, Texas. I have an athletic background. Went to school at Langham Creek High School. Graduated. Received a full ride to play at Northwestern State in Louisiana.
To play what?
It was football.
Okay.
Yeah, so football at Northwestern State in Louisiana. Every time I say Northwestern, people are like, "Okay, damn, you must be smart." But it's not the one in Illinois. It's not the big one. You know, I could leave it at that, but I always that's one thing about myself. I got a real loud conscience, so I'm always keep it real. But it was the one in Louisiana. I did that, graduated with the criminal justice degree, with the intentions of going into my dad, he works for the Federal Bureau of Prisons. So I thought I was going to be like a juvenile probation officer, a correction officer or something like that. And it just didn't sit well with me. Like, nah, that's not what I really, I'm passionate about. Then I had thoughts of, going ahead and going to law school. I had some good friends of mine. They, went on to go to law school, graduated and all that. But where I was at in life, that just wasn't an option for me at the time. So I dove into, fitness was always a part of my life. So it just kind of it made sense to okay, I had a friend that owned a fitness gym. And he was like, hey, man, look, we're looking for some trainers. I want you to come over. And I did that for about 2 years as a personal trainer. Once I got comfortable enough within the industry, I was like, okay, well, let me go do my own thing. And that's when I created my fitness brand, Divine Fitness Evolution. Yeah. And started training, personal training and all that. And one of my clients, they were an insurance agent, right? And she had her own agency. And just on the day-to-day talk, day-to-day basis of how you run your business, how you make your money, being your own boss, making your own schedule, I'm like, okay, and you make residuals off of building your book of business. Yeah. So, off the bat, I was like, man, that sounds like something I could do because you dealing with people. I'm always dealing with people with fitness training. So why not, take my skills and put it into another industry that'll make me more money and that'll set my family up more, later on down the line, as opposed to constantly trading my hours for dollars. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't get paid unless I was physically there working. Yeah. So, long story short, fast forward, I jumped into insurance.
And we're going to go into that. Hold on. Let me shout out some people. Hello, Cooper. Hey, Blair. Hey, Savvy. Hello, everybody that's just popping in.
Man, do I got some people?
Go ahead.
What's up? What's up, y'all? I got any of my followers on here, man. If y'all live, if I don't know you, if you never seen me before, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in.
There you go. Make sure you speak to your people. So, okay, so you started off, so you played football,
Yeah.
which turned into you. So that means you are always kind of like athletic and you love being active.
Oh
So
yeah.
then you started training people. People started seeing what you were doing and wanted you to train them.
Yeah. So I mean, it started off with just youth football. Like it was just me, taking everything that I've done throughout college, as far as like my training that I did to get ready to play football. I started working with kids on like their like agility or trying to get faster or anything like that, the skills that it took to play the game, and then it just went from there.
Okay. And then you rolled over into insurance. So first I want to do one thing at a time because I have a bunch of questions about the insurance, but let's about life insurance because I feel like our people don't take that serious. So
Right.
let's talk about this a little bit. So when someone comes to you and they're like, you know what, I want to take on a healthier lifestyle. Hey Nidra, hey Total Look, what is your first thing you tell them? Is it food first or workout first? What do you work with them on first?
Uh, Really, I take a different approach than that. My
Okay.
my my, my approach is more so like the mentality behind it, the philosophy behind it. To whereas, like why are you really doing this? Like what's your why behind it? Yeah, you want to look good physically, that's cool and all, or you need to eat. Everybody know they need to eat better. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But they still don't. So now it's a matter of like it's the thinking behind it.
Mm-hmm.
So I get into that. It's like, okay, well, what's really your why behind it? So I start with that.
Okay, so what if their why is just to look better to themselves? What if that's just it? That's it for them.
If that's just it, if they just want to look better for themselves, then I would. It's an assessment on like what you currently doing now, like what's your life look like now. Uh, what's got you to this point? You know what I mean? Like what are your habits? What are your daily habits? How many times are you working out? If you are working out, what are you eating? And really, it's almost like you're assessing your day to where you can almost pinpoint, how you got to where you got. Once we figure that out, then it's like, okay, we know not to do that. If
Look, Savvy
anything,
One said, because I want to live longer, avoid the health concerns my family members have experienced because of poor health.
and see, like having a why like that, a powerful connection like that, that's what's gonna keep you. That's what's gonna keep you consistent.
Yeah.
Because you gonna jump on and off, or it's gonna be a lot of times. I'll be honest, it's a lot of times that
Hey, Texas Star. My
you,
Texas family is in here tonight. They in here supporting you tonight,
hey,
okay?
hey,
They
shout
stayed
out,
up
shout
late
out to
for this.
Texas, shout
They
out to
stayed up
Texas.
late.
No,
So
like I was saying, you want to have a good why to keep you going, keep you motivated. That's huge to keep you consistent because it's gonna be more days than not that you just don't feel like doing it. You're not gonna feel like eating, a salad with, baked chicken, or you're not gonna feel like going to the gym and doing legs or doing what you know you're supposed to do. But
mhm.
what keeps you motivated and what keeps you focused and on track is your why. You keep your why up here, your goals up here, and that's really gonna lead you to where you need to be.
Okay. And so after you get your why, then what? I guess each person will be different though, right? Depending on their circumstance.
As far as like their fitness goals or what they want.
Yeah.
Yep, yeah, and once you get your why, the first thing you do is then okay, you get a plan because once you got a plan, it's hard to once you got a plan. Now that's half the battle. The other battle is just showing up. You know what I mean? So the first thing, once you get your why, you get a plan. How many times a week am I going to work out? What am I going to eat today? You want to journal. Um, have your next day already set. Have your week already planned. Because if you have a plan, all you have to do is follow it. All you got to do is show up.
Yeah.
You know, you got to put your shoes on, put your clothes on, just show up, and then your plan gonna take care of you itself. You know,
Yeah.
but you got to
So
have
this is my thing. I run away from my core workout. Like I'll do everything else.
You run away from core.
I run so fast. So I love to exercise. I ran track in school. I danced for 20 years.
Okay.
Professional dancer, not like on a pole. But when it comes to core, like even now, like we can go hike, we can do all of that. We can do arms, legs, all that. And then you get to talking about core, and I'm like, my whole mindset changed. I'd be like, ooh.
Really?
I know it's gonna hurt. Like I know
Yeah,
it's gonna
yeah.
hurt.
So you would rather work your arms than your core. Most women don't. Most women don't like
First of
really
all,
working
let's
their
be clear.
arms.
I don't condone overly working arms on a woman. I don't like how it looks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can. I can work both.
Nah, core
Cause
is
I'll do the core like halfway through. Like you know how like on YouTube they'll have like 15-minute core workout.
yeah.
I'm gonna say 9 minutes in. I'm like, that's a lot. That's a lot. We good. You did good today, Keisha. I'll be typing yourself. You did good, girl. That's it. It's all right.
Nah, but the reality is of like you skipping core for people that maybe like shy away from doing core. Your core is gonna be like the center of your strength.
Yeah.
Right. So you will notice if you improve your core strength, you're gonna be stronger, you know, in your arms, your legs are gonna be stronger. Everything is gonna improve just from improving your core. So I mean if you
Yeah.
want just an overall better uh, physical body, you can't run away from your core.
Shout out to Gilly the King. Thank you for tapping in. But yeah,
Hold on, what'd you just say? Gilly.
Gilly. Uh-huh.
$1 million worth of game, Gilly.
Uh-huh.
Man, hey, Gilly, what's up, man?
You so sweet.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So you're saying if I work more on my core, it'll be easier for me to do everything else.
Absolutely, yeah. You're gonna get stronger on everything.
I'll do better. I think about it. I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
I'm telling you.
And I trust what you're saying.
Okay, good. All right.
But I do try. It's not that I just don't do it at all. I do try. I do.
So and then too, you know, some people are like, damn, you can do abs every day, every single day. Well, okay, it depends on like what you're doing because are you gonna work your arms every single day? You're gonna do your legs every single day. So you want to treat your core like any other body part. You know what I mean? So you want to give it time to rest and recover just like anything else.
Yeah. I guess.
Nah, but hold on though. I seen you working with the candles and the crystals in the back. Clearly you working out.
I do.
We see that.
I do. I have to be grounded. I have to work out outside. I prefer to work out outside instead of inside the gym because I like to feel the ground, the vibration of earth. So I do. I really do. Like I love to hike. I love to do. They have this thing out here called Culver City Stairs. And like pretty much they're like steep stairs that go up the side of the mountain. And they're about 2 feet away from each other. So you have to really like
okay, yeah, put some more. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I do that and I'll run around the park that's up the street from my house. I'll do running canyons sometimes. So I love to work out. I'm not, hey, Chapter 38 Wine, that's H-Town again. Stylish Star, hello. So I do. I love to work out. It actually gets rid of, she said, Nidra's from here. She said those stairs are the devil. But it helps me burn off anything that doesn't need to be in me, whether it be stress, a negative thought, anything. I love to work out. It helps me clear my mind.
No, absolutely.
But you tell me to do 50 sit-ups.
I get it. I get it. My son might do some special appearances. He in the background playing with his toys. Let me try and. Hey, Leo, can you go?
Please leave that baby alone. Please leave him alone. He is not bothering us.
Okay.
That you bothering him. He's not bothering us.
Hey, hold on, no. Let me show. Come here.
Hey, Manny.
Really quick. Say hi. Say what's up.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, that's my little dog. That's my little dog.
He's cute. So, okay, so I work on the core. Anywho, so if someone wants to, first of all, if someone wants to lose weight, what would you suggest they work on first? Cardio?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, if someone wants to lose weight first, I suggest getting a workout plan that actually focuses on building muscle, right? Because you want to essentially turn your body. Because you look at a person that's in shape or have a low body fat percentage, or you see people that are in shape and they eat like crazy, right? They eat more than the people that's not in shape. And the reason they're able to do this is because the muscle that they built within their body requires so much calories or energy to even maintain and feed itself that essentially they turned their body into a fat burning machine. So when somebody goes to lose weight or is looking to lose weight, the first thing that you should be thinking of is like, damn, I need to build more muscle. Because if I build more muscle, I don't have to work as hard in the gym. You know what I'm saying? You can be sitting on the couch, and because you raise your metabolic rate or how much calories you're burning at a resting rate, you can be burning more calories on the couch than somebody that is just doing cardio. You know what I mean? Because you do cardio, you're gonna burn however many calories, and then as soon as you step off that treadmill, your body no longer burning calories anymore.
Yeah.
So you want to first build muscle. It's just breaking muscle down, tearing it down, and repairing it. Tearing muscle down and repairing it, and throughout that process, it takes a lot of calories to do that. And that's going to help you burn a lot more calories than just cardio. You could do both, but for sure, you need to be trying to build muscle, lifting weights.
Sounds good. I think a lot of people would love to hear that. Looks like Savvy's happy to hear that because she hates cardio and he's coming.
Hey, I hate cardio too. Like I can't
It's
go.
good for your heart.
You know what else is good for your heart?
Oh my God.
No, but yeah, I mean my former cardio, and then that's the thing too. Like some people really hate like how you hate doing abs. I hate doing cardio the same way.
Really?
So I hate doing cardio, but it's important, like you say, for your heart. So find other alternatives to get your heart rate up. You know what I mean? So like for me, it's going to play ball. I'll run like 5-6 games, and that's my form of cardio.
Yeah.
You know, so find different alternatives.
Or you take a Zumba class or
Zumba.
anything. Yeah.
What else you do for cardio?
Huh?
What else do you do for cardio?
Oh, I run. I run around the park.
Running too. Running is good.
He like, God damn it.
No, but listen, what
running.
You said you wanted to you like outdoor workouts. You work out barefooted outside? What does that do?
What do you mean, what does it do?
Because I heard it's something as far as like the earth. You mentioned something about the earth. Is it
so all of it's a vibration, right? We're vibration. This earth is vibration. The tree is, the grass is, the dirt in the ground. We come from it. We go back to it after we're here, you know, after we leave here. So pretty much it gives me energy. It helps me clear my mind. You have to really come to a really still place to feel it. You can lean up against a tree. I lay in the grass, like how kids roll around in the grass and play in the grass, and they got all this energy. They're taking all of that in, whether they realize it or not.
Man.
And see, once we get an adult, we don't want to be outside. We don't want to be in the grass. We don't want to touch the nasty tree. We don't want to. And those things are very important. Like it's important for us to stay grounded.
Absolutely.
And you can also meditate in the grass, and it's easier for you to ground the things that you are pulling in. The earth will help you get what you need.
Damn, I'm definitely going to incorporate that into my morning routine. Yeah.
You should. Sure. Even if it's just like 5-10 minutes. I would say 10 minutes. Do like a short 10-minute, you can take off your shoes. I started off with it. I would take off my shoes to do my squats.
Okay.
So if I'll take off my shoes, do my stretch, do my squats. I'm at 180 squats now, but when I first started off, I started off at 40. And so after I stretch and do my squats, right after that, I'll sit right down and I'll go into meditation. After I do meditation, I'll take laps around the park. But I put on my shoes to take the laps, you guys.
Got you. No, I'm gonna definitely try that because, you know, like you said, as we get older, we get further and further away from nature itself, you know, especially with all this technology. We constantly on our phones, constantly social media, you know what I mean? And we don't like going outside, whether it's hot or whatever it got, the weather. But to center yourself and have that type of connection with nature, the true source of energy.
Yeah,
you know,
and then the sun is outside. The sun is outside.
I love getting the sun. Yeah.
That's all I was gonna say. We need what's in the sun. We need to absorb that.
But you know what though? A lot of us ain't wearing sunscreen.
Look at this sunburn. He cracking jokes because I got a sunburn.
No, I forgot about that.
You ain't forget about it.
No, I really did. I forgot about it.
It's vitamin D. You're right, Savvy. But look at this crap. And if y'all have any questions, please put them in the little circle in the corner that has the little question thingy, and I'll ask them towards the end of the interview. But yeah, y'all, I burned my forehead in Aruba. Just being in the sun and did not cover my face properly, but I enjoy myself, so
that's all that matters. Hey, you get one life.
That's it. Huh?
You get one life. You gotta enjoy it.
One life, okay? Somebody said we back. Where did y'all go? So, okay, let's roll up into this insurance. How being healthy, working out, and all of that coincides with the life insurance. And I have a bunch of questions about this life insurance, but go ahead.
Okay, so like life insurance companies will look at, you know, you can be overweight and life insurance companies will be like, no, we can't. They'll deny you, you know, for being overweight because you're more likely to develop some type of illness. It's how they look at it. Mm-hmm. Right? So that right there, you know, just knowing that you can be not denied from being a certain weight at a certain age is enough right there to say like, man, look, I need to make sure that I'm healthy because if I'm not healthy, I can't get life insurance. If I can't get life insurance, something happens to me, what am I going to leave to my family? You know, so that right there, I mean, it's just as simple as that. You know, they just go based off the weight and your age. So if I don't know the exact number of like what's the cutoff or where they say like, oh no, this is too much, but it is a reality. You know, so having a workout program, that needs to be a lifestyle in itself. You know, everybody needs to have some type of workout regimen. You know, that's one of your hobbies that you need. You need a hobby that's going to keep you in shape. But it helps when it comes to getting life insurance because you buy life insurance with your age and you buy life insurance with your health. You know, and so like if you're not as young, but you're really healthy, you don't have no health problems, and you'll be good. You won't have to worry about getting denied. You might pay a little bit more, but you'll have coverage.
Yeah. So how can your life insurance help you make money? How can you make money off your life insurance? How can it not just be, because that's a lot of people's issue, feeling like it's a waste of money.
Right.
Because I know some people that have money put aside just in case something happened to them and their family can bury them, but they don't have life insurance. So let's talk about the real benefits financially on having life insurance. If you get sick, can you pull from that life insurance? Like, let's
right now. So the way I like to put it is when you think of life insurance, you either gonna rent it or you gonna own it. So you think of renting a home. You renting a home, you're just gonna pay until you're ready to leave out. You're gonna pay while you paying. You got a house, you got a roof over your head, but you're not building any equity in that home. That's term. That's you having a policy, and I got it for 10 years. I'm going to live in it for 10 years, 15, 20, 30 years. And then once you're done, that's it. You got to go find a new house. And then at the time that you find a new house 20, 30 years later, the market going to be crazy for you because you're going to be 60, 65. That's renting. That's a term policy. You want to get over into the permanent policy to where you own a policy. So what makes sense to a lot of people is like when you buy a home, you start making your monthly payments on it, paying your mortgage, you're building equity within that home, right? This is a permanent policy that we're talking about, a whole life.
Yeah.
That's going to last the duration of your lifetime.
Yeah.
But you're looking at it like this is a home. So you can buy a policy or you can fund a life policy. I'm going to just say permanent policy because there's different types of permanent policies. But to keep it simple, you can fund a permanent policy, pay however much a month, your mortgage, and it's building equity within this home, within your life insurance policy, right? So after a certain amount of years, you can access that cash, and that money's in there growing tax-free. So you can access the cash, the money's in there growing tax-free. By the time you're finished paying on it, let's say you start, let's give an example of like a 25-year-old. A 25-year-old, he starts paying onto this policy, a permanent policy. Let's say he pays on it until he's 65. At 65, it's like he'd have bought a house at 25 because now he got a $325,000 policy that has his cash in it that he can pull from, he can access, he can borrow against. You can borrow against these policies to where here's the crazy thing about it is you can have, let's give a small number. You can have $20,000 that you built into this policy. You can go borrow $15,000. The $15,000 that you borrowed or that you have, you borrowed it, right? So if you borrow something, it's still in there, right? So it's still in there and it's still in there growing interest on it. It's that $15,000 is still in the policy, right? It's growing interest on it, and you do what you have to do with the $15,000, and then you put it back.
Okay.
So I mean
so you can make money off of it.
You can't. It's so really with life insurance, you don't want to go into it thinking of like I'm gonna put this money in here and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna flip it, or it's gonna grow this much interest and I'm gonna get it back in a couple years.
Yeah,
that's not the type. This not the type of investment for that.
Right.
This is the type of investment to where it's like, I'm gonna let my money sit for 30 years. But within that 30 years, if something ever happened, I can access it. I can go pull from it. I can get to it. We talking 2 to 3 business days.
Yeah.
And you don't have to jump through, what's my credit, as opposed to trying to pull equity out of your home. With these policies, it's very simple to access your cash. So after 10 years is when it makes sense to like try and touch the money. But if you go into it thinking of, I'm gonna put this money in, I'm gonna invest, $100 a month, $500, $5,000 a month, and thinking that you're gonna go in and get some type of investment from it within 2 years, that's the wrong play for you. You need to go to like the stock market or something like that. This is the long-term play. You want to think of this as like a retirement fund.
Yeah.
Because you got your 401k, you got maybe like a Social Security. Teachers got like 403Bs, different, but all those are taxed. They're good retirement accounts, but they're taxed. You want to have at least one retirement account that is not taxed, and that's a life insurance policy. What's up, kid? He just, one of his moods.
It's okay.
Now, did they answer your question though?
Yeah, it did. It did answer my question. So we're gonna. She said, "Nah, SSI will be gone." She's silly. Okay, so I'm gonna do the QQs right now. Okay. So you have to answer them really quickly. You do not have a long. You cannot say, "Wait a minute, what do you mean?" and all of that.
Damn,
okay, y'all. We're getting ready to do these QQs. Help people in the comments get to know you a little more, and then we'll go back into the interview. Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. Red or blue?
Red.
Blazer or hoodie?
Blazer.
Crew neck or turtleneck?
Crew neck.
Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society?
Boys in the Hood.
Paris or Egypt?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Paris or Egypt?
Paris or what?
Egypt.
Egypt. Yeah, for sure, Egypt.
Okay. Missionary or doggy style?
Missionary. Is she pretty?
Lipstick or lip gloss?
Lip gloss. They gotta shine.
Okay. Committed or open relationship?
Committed.
Natural or weave?
Natural.
Adidas or Nike?
Checks.
What?
Nikes.
What did you just say though?
Checks over stripes.
Okay. White chocolate or dark chocolate?
Dark chocolate.
Tall or short?
Tall.
Bald or dreads?
Dreads.
Dreads. Okay. He said gotta cover the baby ears. Okay, so that was the questions, but I gotta rewind. So, how tall are you?
6 foot.
6 foot. So a tall woman is what, 6'9"? I mean 5'9" or above, probably.
I say like 5'7", 5'7", 5'8", right? That's pretty
This is
tall.
your preference, sir. I'm asking you.
Oh, tall. Yeah, she's gonna be like 5'7".
Okay, got it. And you said missionary if she has a pretty face.
That was messed up. I was just
That, let me tell you something. He's talking about that was messed up.
I mean.
You was honest. You are the first. Wait, are you the second? Out of a bunch of guys that's been on the show, you're the second guy that said what you said, missionary. Yeah. Everybody else has said the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why I'm going back to this question, because I wanted to know your why. And I know, please tell me it's deeper than, because I don't think you're going to deal with, I hope you're not going to deal with ugly face, but I know some guys do for other reasons. But let's say there's no such thing as an ugly face.
Right. Yeah, that was messed up. No,
don't be apologizing. Can't renege. Ain't no reneging on here. He said what he said. He meant what he said. So we're gonna. So let's say it doesn't matter what. Let's say everybody's face is pretty.
Right.
What would be your go-to?
Like why?
What would be your go-to?
Missionary for sure.
Okay, and why?
Why? Because I'm like I get people ask me like what type of like style I am in the bedroom. Like, am I more of like an aggressive, or am I more like a passionate type of, you know what I'm saying, lover? But to me, I feel like I'm a mix of both. You know what I mean? Okay. So I think missionary is a little bit more passionate, but at the same time, depending on how, you know what I'm saying, how you doing it, it can be aggressive. It can be, you know, so just that. It's a versatile position.
You didn't give us a black or white answer, sir. Let me tell you what you just did. You just scattered that fence.
You want the hand pop? Take this over there. Say it again. I'm sorry.
You just scattered that fence. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say you just scattered the fence. We're gonna need you not to scatter the fence.
Okay.
You pretty much just said both. We're not rolling. Everybody has to give a black and white answer, and you're saying you prefer missionary because it's more personable.
Right. It's more intimate. Yeah.
There he goes. There's his answer. Okay, we got that out the way. Because I was like, wait, he said she got a pretty face. That I had to hold my laugh in. And let's go down to this Adidas and Nikes. Why Nike over Adidas? I love
Damn.
Adidas. I
You know
love both.
what?
I wear both, but I feel like Adidas is a more comfortable shoe.
That's true too. I think it has a lot to do with marketing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like Mike was with Nike. You know what I mean? Like, and he the GOAT. You know, and I grew up, idolizing like, damn, like he the GOAT, and I grew up hooping. You know, basketball was my first love. You know, so it just kind of
So
stuck
how
with
did
me.
you fall into football if basketball was your first love?
Uh, Football was like, I'll pay for you to go to school. So I was like,
So wait a minute, you had a natural talent. So you telling me you were so good that you didn't even really like it that much, but you still did good enough for it to send you to school.
nah, yeah, all my homeboys would tell you that I didn't like getting hit. I didn't like the contact of it when I was younger. Yeah, nah, I was a hooper. I was a hooper at heart. So when it's time to go to practice or time to, I was naturally talented for whatever reason, but yeah, I would always choose basketball because that was just my love, and I just happened to be good at football. And I had like D1 offers to go play basketball. Not D1, I'm sorry, D2
Mm-hmm.
offers to go play basketball. But being young, I'm like, man, look, first I want to go D1, Division 1, and I don't want to have to pay anything. So football was that.
Okay, that makes sense. Let me see here. We got, oh my gosh. I think I already answered your question, Savvy. I'm gonna pull it up anyways, if it lets me, because I have the badges down there.
Daddy.
I see it.
Oh, it's not on the screen. Savvy one says turtleneck or crew neck. I believe he answered that, but
Yeah, crew neck.
crew neck. And there it is. So tell us first of all, tell everybody where they can go find you. I found his page on TikTok, you guys.
Yeah.
Um he was on is it called the For You page?
That's how it works. You know what? Somebody told me like put this hashtag on here, and I don't know
Well,
what that
I didn't even
does.
check the hashtag. You was like just on like the main page one day. And so
Oh,
that's how I seen your page. So you guys can go follow him on TikTok. Is it in your bio? Is your TikTok page on there?
it's not in my bio, but it's in my. I post a lot of my videos on there on my page,
Okay.
and you can see the tag on it.
So you can go follow him there on Instagram if you have questions about life insurance or a workout plan. I think you do that digital, right?
Yeah, I have workout programs that I'll handle everything via email, text message. You get my personal contact information, and then yeah, I guide you through the program. But the only thing you need with it is a good thing about it. I created it during the lockdown of when people couldn't go to the gym.
Oh, smart.
So it's just dumbbells. You got a set of dumbbells. You can do the same exact workouts I do. I use that workout program still for myself. So
So you don't leave your house to work out.
no, I do. It's a program that you can only use dumbbells. But if you look at the program, it'll say like do squats. You can do dumbbell squats, or you can if you at the gym you can get up under a bar. So it's versatile to where you can use whatever you want with it. You can use cables, resistant bands. You can use kettlebells. But the idea is to make it simple enough to where if you only had dumbbells, you'd be okay.
I'm sorry, I was reading the comment.
I got the same comments. I haven't seen nothing. Nothing has changed on my screen.
Put like a dot or something in the comments and it might wake your thing back up. So it might wake it back up. It might not. My phone does that sometimes too.
That's weird. It's all good.
Somebody said, "Oh, you're retarded." I'm not reading that.
Hold on. What did it say? Because I can't see. I'm legally blind.
You are not legally blind. You can always hit the old chest to face missionary and still not make eye contact if need be. Let's talk about it. I need to talk about this. I want to talk. Right, that face you making is how I feel on the inside.
Let me see.
Let's talk about this. Why are we sleeping with people that we don't want to be personable with? Y'all, why are we still doing that?
Right.
Why are we wasting our energy? You're giving your energy. You literally giving a part of you to somebody every time you lay with them. So why are we doing that? The old face to chest. That's what he said. That's horrible. Yeah, maybe I know I can be super spiritual, so I'm gonna just, because I don't understand why you would want to even sleep with somebody you don't have a real connection with.
Man, hey, I mean, it's a maturity thing.
It gotta be.
And then it's also too like
Savvy once said creating soul ties and shit. Right, Savvy, like we just I don't know nothing about you, but let's go on and
okay, the
go
comments
ahead.
coming in now. I can see them.
You can see it?
I can see the comments now.
But sex is deeper than a feeling though, young man. Sex is deeper than a feeling. So unfortunately, if you haven't experienced that, that's probably why you're saying the stuff you're saying. Because if you haven't experienced the fact that sex is deeper than that, that means you're only 50% enjoying sex. That's a whole nother side of sex that will blow
Man, you
your fucking
missing out.
mind.
Hey, you missing out
out
on a whole new world.
You missing out on a whole other side because you want to clam on somebody and pound them out face to chest. So what was you about to say?
When it comes to sex and giving yourself and stepping into the space with somebody, you know what I'm saying? That y'all are then exchanging, like, I'm big on like energy and things like that. So once you step into the space with somebody, y'all decide to do what y'all do, y'all are exchanging energies. Your energy is going into her energy is going into you. So you have to be careful with that understanding. It's like, well, do you want anybody energy just going inside you? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want her trauma, her whatever she going through?
You taking on all of that, whether you know it or not.
Whether you know it or not. That's
taking on all of that.
Thank you.
You're taking on all of that. You're also taking on the energies of the other people she slept with if she hasn't properly cleansed herself before she jumped into bed with somebody else. Exactly. You're taking on all of that.
Right. And then not only you get to a certain point, so like we talked about, once you do experience sex,
you don't want that other stuff no more. You like, hold on.
Exactly. It's like, no, if it ain't that, I don't want it. If it ain't, if we ain't here, if I don't feel like you,
if I can't reach like, that high, I don't want it.
No, that ain't it. Yeah.
And the only way to really reach that high is to be mentally intimate with that person as well. So It is more than just it's not a vice. Like y'all. I'm not supposed to entertain you because I know you poking. I know his personality, and he over on the other side of his camera laughing because he know he poking.
Are you trolling?
He is trolling. All caps. But yeah. So tell them what your website is, how they can go to it.
So currently my website is under construction for the insurance side of it because I want to consolidate everything and make it simple to where, if somebody wanted to work out, they don't have to go to multiple places. So I'm going to consolidate both my fitness and my insurance, in one place. So that's being worked on. But as far as like receiving any type of like quotes for life insurance, I can handle everything via email. Once my email information is on my page, everything can be handled via email. And yeah, I mean, you don't need a whole, what is it called? Brick and mortar, or, for those of you that are thinking about getting into like insurance or starting your insurance business, I don't know if anybody had thoughts about it, but, especially COVID changed a lot of things with small businesses, and it's not going back the way it was. People are more so adapting to being able to handle things virtually. So everything that you can take care of, you know, walking into the store, it can be done virtually via email, you know, or online. I'll put my should I put my email here?
Yeah.
It's a long ass email.
Yes, he did. He did mention healing in that song. Energy in that song when he mentioned healing. Silly little rabbit. Okay, y'all, there's his email. I'm gonna leave it pinned there. We got about 15 minutes before the show is up. So tell me, how did you grow your page on TikTok?
Man, that's actually crazy in itself because I had posted some stuff on TikTok and it wasn't very like intentional. It was just me just going on there just posting something just because and not really being aware of like how it would impact anyone, you know. And I do that sometimes. That I post sporadically about things that I just feel like posting. But there was this one video that I posted that I talked about women being self-conscious about like having like a little puss.
That's the video. That's the video that I because I downloaded it and posted it in my stories. That was weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, it's still like being like
we don't care.
Yeah, no, that's real though, because it's a lot of women that are self-conscious about it, and really, like it's like being.
Unfortunately, some man said something to them about it.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, Indian boy.
I can see that.
Some man said something to them about it. Let me tell you, and men do things like that. I was in a marriage and I wasn't over 120 pounds, and I was being told that I was heavy. I was being told, you heavy, get off me. Oh my God.
Nah.
I was like, I didn't even believe it in the moment. I just would be like, that's some bullshit. There's no way I'm heavy. I'm literally 120 pounds.
Hold on. So he must have been like 120 or something. What are you talking about? You heavy. How much did he weigh?
More like almost 300.
Man, okay. That's crazy.
He said
300.
Comments.
You say he was white?
He was not white. I don't know why he would do it, but it didn't work. Whatever his intention was behind it did not work. Yeah. Because the truth of the matter is, I'm married to you. I'm still my own person. I still have brands. I still have I'm not heavy. And and he could never get me to believe that, because there was always men telling me how beautiful I was so it never penetrated. Yeah. But for some women that penetrates if they believe everything that a man tells them, right. You know?
Right. No, I can see that. I mean, and really, I think to get them out of that, you know, is going to be themselves, you know, dealing with self-love. You know what I mean? Like mm-hmm. That's what it comes down to. You gotta love yourself unconditionally. You know, you 300 pounds, you gotta love yourself unconditionally until you get back to where you know you need to be. But whatever point you're at in your life, you gotta learn to love yourself wherever it is, because that's the only thing really that's gonna get you back to where you need to be. Once you get to a certain point and you stop loving yourself.
No, Indian boy, it was a humbling tactic that didn't work. He loved being in my presence. It was an humbling tactic. Because he didn't feel good about himself. So it had that. What you're saying is partly true in that Indian boy, but it was more for, let me try to humble her. But good luck with that. I've been me my whole life. There's no way.
So he's sending shots and they miss.
Yeah. Yeah, he was sending them shots and I was karate kicking them.
He was hitting them with the Matrix.
Uh, really? Can you read the comments now, or are you still stuck?
Yeah, I still can't. It's all good
You
though.
still can't read the comments?
Nah.
Oh, that sucks.
I don't know why is it doing that.
Okay, so go like this. Like, try to like scroll up on the comments and see if they'll start. Like, are you on the iPhone?
Yeah.
Okay, try to scroll down and see if it'll. I see the shots being fired, Indian boy, but you're all cap. How about that? You all cap. Talking about shots fired. You're all cap. Oh, it looks like your screen froze. You're gonna have to go out and come back in. Okay. Hold on. Let me try it. Yeah, he had to go out so he can come back in. Okay. Yeah. Indian boy, you all cap right now. Cut it out.
Okay, I'm not doing that no more.
You're not doing that no more?
I don't know what the.
Can you see the comments now though, at least?
Yeah, pow pow. Is that the last one?
So, when I feel like when you're working out too, it has a lot to do with your thought process.
Absolutely.
Making that decision to say, okay, I want to have a healthier lifestyle and the things that you put in your body.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's really a relationship with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a relationship that you have with yourself. The same way you would care for your kid, your child, you can do that to yourself. Even the way that you talk to yourself. Nobody talks to you more than you talk to yourself.
Exactly.
You know, so how are you talking to yourself? Is it loving? Is it encouraging? Is it uplifting? Or are you your own worst enemy? You know what I mean? Like you're not even in your own corner. So that aspect of it is very important, stepping into it.
It is. It is. So anything else you want to tell us, sir?
How much time we got?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Let me see.
I'm on H-Town. Wait, what side of H-Town you from again?
What's up? Hold on, you froze. Now, so it's a weird area. So listen, I went to school at Langham. You familiar with that? You know where that is? Langham Creek? Oh, so now you trying to do it. So it's in between Cypress and Jersey Village.
I know exactly where it is.
Okay, yeah. It's like right there, 290 area, but it's not really Jersey Village and it's not really Cypress.
No, it's not a weird area, Savvy. And Indian boy, shut up. When are you coming on here? You stay shooting shots. What do you want from me? What do you want from me, Indian boy? I need to know. Next. So that's the Cypress area. Which to me, I look at that as the north side.
Northwest. It's northwest, yeah.
It is. It's northwest. It's a beautiful area, actually. So that's the area you went to school in?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the Heights now.
Okay.
Yeah. What part of Houston you in?
I was living on the north side, so I was from Spring to Woodland Hills to Kingwood.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I was. Okay, Indian boy, I see your request. I'm gonna pull you in here. What do you want? What do you want from me? What questions do you have? Hey, sir. I know you can hear us on here.
What's the deal?
I can hear y'all.
Hey, Hershey does it all. Thank you for popping in, girl. What's up? Because you've been in here acting a fool in these comments. Huh?
You glitching bad. Like
I
I don't
am.
know if that's my service or what. Yeah, like well,
I think it's your service. I think
my
it's your
service.
service.
So he
I
can't
can
hear
hear
us,
you though, but
but the
I can hear
screen
y'all,
glitching.
but
But the screen glitching
No, I think it's his. It's his service.
because he outside.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's his sir. Okay, so my people in here saying that it's his service. All right, sir. Try to come back if you feel like it. If not, we understand. Okay. All right. So thank you guys for coming to Vibe with Keisha. I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Maybe I'll have that Indian boy on sometime soon. But you were saying something. I was saying that I was on the north side when I was in Houston. That's where most of my family is from. And you were on the northwest. You're on the northwest now.
Northwest, yeah.
Do you ever
I'm in the Heights now, but I grew up in the Northwest, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. It looks like Hershey has some questions. I'm bringing you in, Hersh.
Dang, I missed the show.
I think you missed the show, girl. You have some questions?
I ain't really get on to see you. I want to see that pretty guy that I just I said he pretty. I want to make him my sperm donor.
Oh my God. Wow, my friends like this.
Oh, you got a cute smile too. You got some cute men on your page.
Hey, I appreciate it.
It's the smile for me.
It's the energy for me. Okay.
It's the energy for me.
Hey.
I can't. So pretty much he works in health and wellness. He's a trainer and he does like life insurance and stuff like that. So did you have any questions, ma'am, before I wrap this up?
You're gonna let me ask questions?
You got one good question.
Okay, one question. I'm making good. So how do you get rid of stubborn fupa areas?
Good question.
Man, that's a great question. That's a great
Yeah.
question. So the fact that it is stubborn, so when people go to work out, you know, that's really their first area of focus. But how the body works, that's really the last area that goes, is your core. And then once it gets down to the stubborn fat, it's really you want to help yourself with calories in versus calories out. So you can get an app, MyFitnessPal, right?
I got that.
Yep. And everything that you eat, you can get somebody to get you your calories. How much calories are you burning and things like that. But basically, it's very simple. Eat less than the calories that you are burning, right? And you want to log everything in. Start with that first. You want to log everything that you eat into the tracker. And then you want to have a deficiency in calories, right? Not a surplus. You don't want to eat more than you burn. You want to eat less. That's the first thing to it. You want to get that in check first. And then as your body starts to lose body fat, once you get to a certain point, there's certain things you can do to kind of like manipulate your metabolism. You can do like carb cycling, because at some point your body gets to a point to where it hits a plateau. So you want to start manipulating things to where you kind of like, you keep your body guessing. You keep your body guessing. It never gets a chance to kind of like, okay, I know what she's gonna do, you know, and that way they still have to work to burn calories. So you get your calories, you're under your what you're burning. Then as far as like your workouts need to be, you need to lift heavy. You lift heavy to build more muscle, like we talked about in the beginning of the show. Building more muscle burns more calories, burns more fat. And once you start getting to the stubborn fat, like I said, this is gonna be the last to go in the stomach. The very last to go.
Hey, jump in. I'm listening. Ignore me. Go ahead.
No, you good. So that's the
So,
very last to go. So focus on calories first. Get that down. Yeah, get that down, and then when you start getting into your workouts, you want to think of lifting heavy in your legs, and as you see your inches going down, instead of getting on the scale, actually don't get on the scale, right? Because the scale it don't measure sexy. You know what I'm saying? I tell that to my client. It don't measure sexy. Stay off the scale. Get you a measuring tape, right?
Okay.
And use that as to track your progress. So as it starts going down, then you can start incorporating different ab specific movements. Because right now, at a certain point, you don't really have to do that. You don't really have to do ab specific exercises because your main objective right now is just to get your body fat percentage down. And the best way you get your body fat percentage down is to actually work out your other body parts and make sure that you're building muscle around that, because you know in your head starting out that the mid session is the last to go. And I don't know, does that answer it?
It did.
Because
somebody in the comments said, "Don't eat stubborn fupa foods." Like what? What is that?
Don't eat what?
I got what he was saying, but yeah, okay. Anyway, so check it. My thing though, what about so I'm hypoglycemic, and I find that I would go without eating, but if I don't eat, it drops my blood sugar really bad. So by that time, I'm like super hungry, so I eat a whole bunch of BS at that moment. What would you recommend for hypoglycemic clients that is healthy, but still filling?
That is healthy but still filling. I mean, you can up your greens, right? You can eat bigger portions of greens because that's not really gonna affect like your calorie count. You know what I mean? Like you can eat as many greens as you want, and it can be filling. It can give you a feeling like satiated, to where you don't have to eat as much. You know what I'm saying? You still getting the right amount of protein, the carbs, whatever you're gonna put in the salad, but because it's mainly greens, you're filling up off of that.
Cool. I
Answer
appreciate
your
that.
question.
Yeah, it did. Because I'm getting fat now, and I got all this filming to do. So,
Hey, but another thing I would say though, when I get my clients started on my workout programs, you know, aside from like having the mentality to move forward, knowing that one, this ain't gonna be no easy fix, you know,
right.
it's not gonna happen, you know, within the next month, the next 3 months. You know what I mean? You wanna think of it as like, okay, this is my lifestyle now, what I want. And the next thing after that is, okay, what's your vitamins and minerals like? Because a lot of us are deficient in like iron, magnesium, you know, those type of vitamins that, you know, we think that we getting enough of in the food that we eating, and we for sure damn sure not eating the right foods because we not dietitians, you know,
Right.
so we're lacking in nutrients within our body. So the first thing I would say after getting your mind right to go on this journey, this lifestyle changing journey, is to go to the vitamin shop and get you the vitamins that you need. You know, get you the and don't get like a one day multivitamin, right? Because they come condensed in what you need. You want to get individual stuff. If you need magnesium, you want to get magnesium. Don't try to get a one day pill, right? And you want to let that be your foundation of minerals and vitamins. And then let that be the building blocks of everything else you do around within fitness. Because you can go eat healthy, you can go work out, but if you ain't cleanse and detox and giving your body the proper nutrition at a micro level, then all that stuff that you're doing is not really gonna be it's not really gonna be effective. Like you might see some change, it might even be, you know, the change that you want to see. That's why you see healthy people out here that aren't really healthy. They look good on the outside, but their inside is not good. So start with the vitamins and minerals. And water. Drink a lot of water.
I drink a lot of water. That's not my thing. Do they have vitamins that are like in a powder form for people that don't like to take pills?
Yeah, they got capsules. I'm sure they got some capsules
You
that
can
you
put in
can.
your shakes.
Yeah, definitely. You got capsules you can break off. I'm the same way. I get some pills, and it's like me just, I don't know, I feel like swallowing like a golf ball or something.
Really, I don't even feel it.
It's
I'll
crazy.
take pills over powders any day.
Man, no, I
If
got
they can put protein in a pill, I would do it like that.
I'm about to get off here, Keisha, because you know you just said something and I was about to react. So I'm just going, because you know I'm ignorant. You know I'm ignorant. You know I'm ignorant.
What did I say that triggered you? What triggered you?
He was talking about swallowing pills. You're like, really? I don't even feel it at all. I swallow easy. That's not a problem. Yeah, I was like, how do we? And it was so smooth. He was like, I don't even feel it. I was like, hold on, sis.
Hey. I mean, I wasn't gonna say nothing.
She said I wasn't gonna say nothing.
She was like,
wow.
This is what you did right after he said it. He's like, it's like swallowing a golf ball. I don't even feel it. Wait a minute.
I was talking about
see everybody in the comments. I do. For real.
She said,
wow.
She said I need to get off of here.
It was right after he said it's like swallowing a golf ball.
Because I was saying I don't have a problem.
I know. He was so smooth with it too. I don't even feel it.
Now, some people like that. Some people, really don't, feel anything with pills. Some people just, it's horrible.
I like how he tried to bring that back. Okay, I love
horrible.
You, Keith. He tried to hold me back to a very healthy relation and conversation. So I appreciate that. He tried to hold me back up.
Hersh, you see how I burnt my head up?
When you was out of town, when you was in the room?
Girl.
You gotta put skin on.
It's peeling.
Sunscreen. You still fine.
I'm still what?
You still fine.
Thank you.
Y'all make sure y'all follow my sister if y'all already following her. Follow this good brother. Follow this good brother. I just popped on. I hate I missed the show. I was on Mac's show because Mac's birthday is tomorrow. So
I know I saw that.
It was dope. The show was real dope. So
I popped in early though. I did tap in though.
It was dope. I was on there acting stupid too. So I was on my best behavior.
How was the wedding? Everybody, my friend just got married.
First of all, stop putting my business out here. You know I'm still thotting through these streets. What's wrong with you?
You okay?
First of all,
Leo,
I didn't know you
can you bring me water?
Thotting through streets. Girl.
It's happy in these streets. No, it was awesome. Everything was, I just had a birthday Monday too, so yes. That was, I don't know why I decided to get married 3 weeks before my birthday, because everybody was like, you got a birth or wedding gift. I got a 2-for-1. Thanks, y'all. Hey, Virgo girl, that's my twin. But I hate I missed the show. Y'all make sure y'all follow these people. Always good to kick it with you, sis. But I gotta get to work.
Thank you, love. Bye, Hershey.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Again, thank you for coming on and vibing with me today.
I appreciate you for inviting me. That's love.
Absolutely, absolutely. And y'all make sure y'all go follow him and support his businesses. Also, you can follow him on TikTok if you just want to laugh or just.
Oh yeah, what's funny on a lot of my posts on Instagram and TikTok, you don't know what to expect. I might come on there one way one day, and then another day it'd be a completely different vibe. But all in all, I feel like my intention is to just give good vibes. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, got it. But no, I appreciate you for inviting me, and thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all in the comments too.
Okay, stay connected.
All right.
Bye. Okay, y'all. Thank you again for vibing with Keisha on this beautiful Thursday night. I hope y'all are having a beautiful night. I will be back on next Tuesday with another guest. So stay tuned. Make sure you follow and turn on your alert so that you know when I go live. Y'all have a beautiful night. Good night.